And he has delivered for 4-2 since they acquired him.
He made 11 regular.
What he thought the first time that he saw Castillo pitch.
Springer on the ground toward the middle. Crawford has it in the dirt, pulled out by Ty France. Out. So now Bo Bichette, 100-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball.
It's not a max effort type movement.
Slider.
That's what they're used to do.
0-2. Bounces it on the ground to second. High hop. Frazier. 2 down. And to kind of survive through all that, they nearly made
Buffalo, minor league, spring training. Amazing.
Not the Rogers Center. That is ball 2. So 2-0. Guerrero takes a strike.
Robbie Ray, to your point in the video game.
That misses.
So we know he had Cincinnati. Now he can throw it for a strike whenever he wants.
3-1. On the inside, Guerrero thought it was ball 4, but ups and sliders. And now this four-seamer, arguably the best fastball in the game. And another ground ball. Castillo gets 3 of them in the first. With the big home run. Another well-pitched game in this wild card round. Game 1 day here on Friday. We're trying to get the Blue Jays offense started. It's not going to be easy, though, the way Luis Castillo has come out firing.
Reminds him a lot of the arm action of Joaquin Andujar.
Fair ball. Kirk in a 2-strike count. Just inside the bag is going to hold it first. There's your 25 home run season. On the ground left side. Picked nicely by Suarez. And in time. That's the bedrock of this Mariners team. And they go hand in hand. Check swing foul from Matt Chapman.
Hey, but this is Perry Hill's thing. We are going to be better at defense than anyone else.
Well, and the players love it as a Perry Hill and the consistent work. And he holds them accountable.
Right. Kurt Casale told me.
Matt Chapman got away with one perhaps there. Now he fouls the fastball straight back.
Throw it over the middle because of that late movement.
Chapman to center field, shallow. Kind of no man's land, and Rodriguez just didn't want to take it. The one left-handed hitter in this lineup. They are very right-handed, the Blue Jays. That's ball 1. Runner at first, 2 down. Tapia. Big swing and miss. Tough on left-handed hitters. A little backwards from what you might expect. That's a strike. 1-2. Tapia slashes at it and hits it foul.
Slider went over their back foot. Similar thing with left-handed hitters here.
Tapia to center field. Rodriguez has this one lined up, though. Julio there. All right, Coley, thank you. And thanks to Scott Service. It is the bottom of the 3rd. And Danny Jansen takes a strike from in Seattle on clinch night. Was Scott Service with the cigar in.
Apologies, nor should there be. That was a tremendous night.
It was awesome.
He's one of the good guys in baseball. It was just the perfect scene. If you're going to end the drought, as they like to say up there, it was the best possible way to do it. A little bit out of character. Jansen strikes out swinging. 100-mile-an-hour four-seam. Luis Castillo sort of overwhelmed the Reds to make that trade, and he has been a total difference maker. That
played really well lately. They told me he looks like the Whit Merrifield from Kansas City.
Had a good swing there, but to center field, Rodriguez, 2 down.
I asked him why he does that. He said, well, I'm a position player. I love to watch the games. I'm not just going to sit.
So many great playoff moments. And he lines that one toward the gap in right center field. That's going to get down. Haniger will cut it off, and that will keep Springer at first base. That was a good. Bo Bichette way outside ball 1.
He's going to chase, but that's part of his game. You can't.
And after that one, and fouled it off. American League.
What did he do?
Bichette, a good swing. I think he'd like to see that pitch. Soto's got kind of that 2-strike adjustment. Bichette got a piece of it. Stays alive. I don't know how. 1-2. Bichette on the ground toward the hole. Crawford with a diving stop, but he's got no play. So the Blue Jays have 2 on with 2 out. On the ground, foul, just a little topper, and that was a first. 0-1. Guerrero to center field, not deep. Rodriguez coming in, and he's there for Outman. The 4, 5, 6 hitters. Second time through against Luis Castillo, and ball one to Alejandro Kirk.
Both in the playoffs. It's happened only one other year. Dodgers and Rockies and bullpen, and they'll get him in there soon.
He went around in a one.
This looks like a rise ball. Gets through the zone. And they throw right there the slider off of it. So you see that.
That's why we, as long as you can play.
Kirk on the ground past the mound. Castillo sort of stumbled. Frazier, though, with Kirk running. One out for Teoscar Hernandez. That's a ball inside with the slider that didn't do. Very gifted natural hitter with tons of power. A liner to short and picked by Crawford. I think he caught it clean. Chapman, who blooped a hit his first time up, goes after the first pitch here. Fouls it back out of play. Some sort of injury.
Hope not.
Chapman to center field, but not that deep. And Luis Castillo continues to big extra run. The Mariners went from 3-0 to 4-0. The way this guy's throwing, the Mariners are in the driver. Just a hit batter, a little bloop hit, and a ground ball. But in a playoff game, that extra. So now Castillo back to work. 1-1. Tapia, foul ball off to the left.
It would, just seeing with no game at the stadium right now how lively it is.
This doesn't seem right for those poor fans.
They're enjoying this ride. That's ball 2 to Tapia. 2-2.
In, game out, supporting their team.
2-2. Tapia out toward left. Plenty of room there for Kelnick. At bat of the game. Jansen struck out. That's the only strikeout for Luis Castillo. That one driven to center field. Carrying well, Rodriguez short of the track. Blue Jays have 4 hits. Mariners have 4 hits. 99 with that.
Who was taken off the IL. He'll play second base tomorrow.
And that's been all his played so well. I think on the days where you're not facing a lefty, Merrifield's likely to be the guy.
And his whole life because of his dad, Bill. Being a pro ball player, he said when he was 3 years old, his dad was swing, and it's like now I just can compete.
2-2. He flips that one into shallow left. Crawford chasing. He's not going to get to it. Lands on this turf for a 2-out hit for Whit Merrifield. On the road, but taking game 1. That's what the Mariners are trying to do here. George Springer, first pitch swinging, and a foul ball for a strike.
All with the Astros.
Still a young man, just a softly hit ground ball. Frazier, will he have time to spin? Not in time so far today. 2 on, 2 out. And he fouls that first pitch from Castillo for Blue Jays here. And he got him to chase that slider. 0-2. 0-2. Bichette got jammed. A slow roller to second. Frazier, no problem to throw him out. And this guy been traded 4 times in his career already. It's incredible. Vlad Jr. goes after the first pitch and pulls it. Look, we all were hearing it. Everybody knows he's good. It raised some eyebrows. Ow. And when you get into these kind of games, a guy like this is just so not for this guy. Got him. Guerrero strikes out. Look at the movement on that pitch. Wait.
This barrel was near his belly button trying to make contact with that.
But you don't make Vlad Guerrero Jr. look that bad very often. Nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. And Castillo just rolling along. That's a strike on the.
It seems like when the catchers are up to bat, especially.
Yeah, true. On the ground, foul. Guys, but he may not have many decisions that he has to make here today. 2-2. Foul back. He went after the high fastball.
Off the plate, too.
2-2, and he took it for a ball, the slider.
The pitchers love to throw to him.
3-2. Kirk, a pop-up. Raleigh trying to get by the umpire, and he's got room to make the catch. Mendez on the ground, a fair ball. Backhanded by Suarez. His throw right there in time.
Position and how he's done that on 1-1 counts. It's our StatCast powered by Google Cloud.
4-0. And I would imagine that we're at the point of the game now where Scott Service will start tank.
Another 1-1 count here.
And he missed outside. So unlike the Blue Jays with Jordan Romano, foul ball from Chapman. It's 2-2.
Well, not a lot of egos back there too, which is the biggest thing. It's just understood.
To begin the game, he retired that fearsome top of the order on 3 ground balls. He gets Chapman here with strike 3. There's Tapia right on the outside, strike 1. 0-2. Source MLBshop.com. And the dirt, a very different looking blazer. I think I'm fine with my 1. You okay if I wear it again tomorrow? Is that good by you? Harvey watching a guy deal. Luis Castillo. Tapia stays alive.
They have secondary stuff with amazing movement.
Tapia strikes out swinging 98-mile-an-hour fastball. iPad going, how am I not making contact on some of these pitches? Jansen, a big chopper foul.
I think you're going to hit a home run tonight, Danny.
0-2.
Now the kids FaceTime. That's
in the dirt.
And Danny Jansen hit 5th.
It's a runner for the guy who's actually catching. You have somebody, you don't have to lose your DH. You get somebody to go back there and put the gear on.
You have to go to another catcher. So far, so good.
2-2 off the outside. Jansen was behind 0-2. Now it's 3-2. The pitch struck him out swinging. And the fist pump to go. Tons of folks at the ballpark a continent away. They've waited 7,000. Pitching brilliantly. Just enough offense. A 4-0 lead. Merrifield, the 9th place hitter, leading off here.
But just he's so calm.
You know, sadly, people will say,
you know, earlier this year he did throw 123 pitches in a start back when he was still with Cincinnati. Here, complete game. Castillo does. In the air to right. Shallow. Haniger. 1 away. Effective. Maybe the best thing about the playoffs. George Springer waves and misses at that changeup workload or whatever. So much of a manager's job is just watching out there, because Castillo still throwing the ball so well. Missed with that one.
Tough one, but instead he goes to the changeup as the alternate to fastball.
That one high and tight. It hit him, and Springer goes down.